Morning. It's another day, another vlog. We're off to Richmond today, which is an area outside of Vancouver. It's about 30 minutes on the train. I don't actually know if it's like a city or its own place. But what I do know is that it is known, I don't know why I'm talking like this. It is known for having some of the best Japanese food outside of Japan. So we are going to go and explore Richmond, eat loads of food, and on a side note, I also got invited to a yoga class, or along those lines, so I'm also going to be doing some yoga this morning. I don't know if I can film it or how much I can film of it, but I can always let you know what it is like afterwards, so bear with me, because today's going to just be filled with more adventure, more fun, so let's get going. I'm also feeling a little bit rough because I was out again last night, and I'm beginning to learn very quickly that people in Vancouver love to go out all the time. Yeah. But I don't mind it too much because being a solo traveller, it is one of the best ways that I can actually meet people, which is nice. And then when you meet people, you can make friends, but also you can learn a little bit more about the city and find some hidden gems and this and that. I've also got myself a coffee, but I've got no milk, so it's pretty better. I'm going to see this off and then we're going to head on out and we're going to make our way to Richmond. I'm looking forward to it today. It's really nice weather again. It's like 18, 19 degrees at the moment. And it's gonna get into the 20s, which is great. So lots of exploring. Right, we're in Richmond and we are going to go to this yoga Pilates class, which I'm kind of intrigued what it's about. I just got invited. And like a backstory, basically, the other night I was out just getting some drinks with a friend of mine, and I was approached. They were saying, oh, have you ever done any modeling and this and that? And I was like, no, not really. And then next thing I know, I'm being invited along to this class, so I'm not going to say no. I mean, what's the worst thing that can possibly happen? Like, I'm not going to say no to it, am I? Like, it's an opportunity. I get to see somewhere else. I get to do an experience that I've never done. Like, I think it's some sort of Pilates thing, so that's going to be interesting. And then after that, we're going to go and drop straight into Richmond and just explore it, because as I said, it's got some of the best food, like, well, Japanese food outside of Japan. So I think we could just go get ourselves like a really good sushi or something for lunch, which would be absolutely perfect, and just fill up on that. I also then think we might have to go to the shopping centre because I need a few more like clothes and that sort of thing, especially because I'm doing a lot more running now. Like, I'm getting through, especially the tops, I'm getting through the tops very quickly, very quickly. So I think we're gonna have to go to the shopping centre, get some running tops, and all of this whilst we're just exploring Richmond. So we've got quite a lot to look forward to. I've done it again as well. I've gone out with a jumper on thinking it's going to be quite cool, and now it's really hot, so not the smartest thing. I think I'm learning slowly that I just need to start wearing just t-shirts and forget the jumpers at home. But that's what happens when you grow up in London all the time, just used to the weather switching on a 20 pence piece basically. Right, I couldn't film inside, but I've literally just come out of this place. Hot yoga, right? So, as I said, someone approached me at a bar last night and just said, do you want to go do some hot yoga on Sunday? And I've got this mindset of just saying yes to things on this trip. So I said yes, I've come along, and I'm absolutely dripping. Like, this vest top this is meant to be blue. I'm soaked to the bones. But yeah, fun little place in Richmond. I recommend it. I need to stop my Apple Watch now anyway. If you've got an Apple Watch or anything, put it on waterproof mode, because it's going to get soaked through to the bones, right? Anyway, I am finishing. It's about an hour 15, including the warm-up, right? So I'm so tired. We've done about 602 active kilocalories. We've done about 700 total calories, right? I'm meant to go and explore Richmond now. I have no idea how I'm going to do that. I might have to get a cheeky coffee or something. Oh. Right, I need to go dry off. I'm gonna go back in. I'm not allowed to film inside, unfortunately, but if you're ever in Richmond or Vancouver, literally just pop to, I'd say pop to this place. Good fun, really good. Yeah, all right, let me go tidy up. I could do a quick clip inside because the class is over now. But like, they got some really nice lighting. Look at that. It's about like 39-ish degrees or something. Whew. It's a great way to start the day. So hit it up if you're in the Richmond area. Good little place, good little place. I showed you the entrance. I've forgotten the name now, I'm a little bit dazed. The whole thing's kind of, it is very intense. Like, as some of you may know, if you've been following the vlogs or you follow me on Instagram for a while, you know that gym is kind of my thing, right? Like the whole bodybuilding sort of thing. This is a different beast. Whew. Hot Pilates. Look how red I am. I'm so red. Oh. But yes, yeah, come to Richmond. Anyway, I'm gonna cool down now because I know this vlog, there's more to it, but I need to cool down. I need to like really, yeah, because I'm dripping. I'm dripping. Oh. I guess this is what happens, right? When someone approaches you and they say, oh, do you want to just try something? And you just go with it. Just say yes. Like, that's what I'm trying to do this trip. Say yes to more opportunities. This is a great one. That was fun. It was really good fun. That was probably one of the craziest side quests that I've been on this trip so far. Genuinely. Wow. I did not think I'd be a week into this trip and I would have been invited to a hot Pilates class. I didn't even think I would have said yes if it was me like 4 or 5 months ago. But there you go. Say yes to more opportunities and spread them positive vibes. I'm preaching. Anyway, they also gave me like this really cool thing. Bear with me. So you know how earlier this morning I was saying how I need to potentially pick up some more sports tops, right? So just as this was just a little gift from them, got a little vest top. It's pretty neat, eh? And this is Broadmoor, like a little play on words with the this is Sparta. So yeah, I got a sports vest top, so we're definitely gonna be wearing that for when we do our runs in the morning. Perfect, absolutely perfect. And then bear with me, there's also this. Got our own little yoga towel. And trust me, if you ever do hot Pilates, you're gonna need a towel. I'm so used to doing the bodybuilding, as I said. I'm so used to that. And then this was different. It was like constant moving. My little kind of ego mind to an extent was like, oh, we'll pick a slightly heavier weight because, you know, we lift pretty good weights when we're at the gym, when we train. We know we can lift good weights. And then when you've got like these small dumbbells and suddenly you're moving them around doing all of this like craziness, when it was something like 39, I don't want to say 39 degrees. It may have been 39 degrees. I don't know if it was Fahrenheit. I don't know what the thing is here. I genuinely, but it was hot. It was really hot. I'm glad I did it though. And I'm currently now just sat in a like a little park area. We're just in Richmond, and I'm gonna have a little look in a place called the Richmond Public Market. I'm hoping it's open, but from what I know, which isn't a lot, this place is like very much like Japanese, Chinese kind of culture. And yeah, we're gonna go in the market. We're just gonna have a look what it is. I already feel like I'm in a very different area compared to downtown like Vancouver. This is very different. It's really nice. It's very peaceful, actually. I can see why people might want to come to Richmond. It's a very peaceful area. I got people just like playing outdoors, table tennis and things. I'm just having a little relax, I'll be honest with you. I'm absolutely exhausted. You know when like you've sat in a sauna for too long, right? And then you suddenly get out and you just get this instant like rush of blood to the head. That's how I was feeling at the end of that class. I feel like a new man. Right, I'm gonna take a minute or two. I'm just gonna have some water. I'm gonna relax for a little sec, and then we're gonna start adventuring. We're gonna go into this public market. After that, I think we're going to the main Richmond centre and also have a look around there. And just kind of get lost. Like, I want to kind of, this is a new part of the map, right? We've not really explored here, so I'll be honest, quite a lot of it's faded. Quite a lot of this map's kind of clouded out. I don't really know what's going on, so we're gonna have a little wander around and maybe bump into another side quest. Who knows? At this point, anything is gonna happen at this point. But let me do that. Let me chill out for 1 sec, and then we're gonna get going. All right? Don't really know what to expect. I'm just gonna check if I'm pretty sure I can film. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm interested to see what this place is like. There's loads of stuff here. This is pretty cool. Everything, right? Pretty much everything I think is in like Chinese or Japanese. I can't actually read it myself. Alright, so it is... Oh, I think I'm just on the edge of the market at the moment. I would show you... There's not a lot here right now. Hold on, I'm having a little wander. We'll see what we can find. Very much shut at the moment. There's like lots of little things, like that sort of stuff. It is actually, it reminds me of, so you got more shops like here, but this actually reminds me of, what's it called in Budapest? There's like a big market in Budapest, and it basically reminds me a little bit of that market. We're just going up to the second floor because I can hear a bit more hustle and bustle, but there's, I'll be honest, I would have shown you more if I could, but there's not a huge amount downstairs. It's all pretty much just cornered off and shut. But up here is like a lot more food, a lot more traditional food. So we maybe try some sushi or something, so like noodles. It's basically like a massive food court, which is quite cool. Yeah. Just like that sort of stuff. I'm gonna get some food, actually. I've ordered some food, so I've got to wait like 5 minutes or so. I think this is the best position that I can show you. So what it is, there's just like a load of food stalls, right? And there's a few little things here and there. I don't want to film where I was back at the food places because there's a lot of people just enjoying themselves, having some food. But this place is called the Richmond Public Market, and from what I can tell, it very much feels like, I want to say it's Chinese or Japanese. It's very like an Asian culture, which is really nice. It feels very authentic, which I really like. It is completely different to being in downtown Vancouver, as I said. I'm gonna have a little wander around downstairs, but there's not a huge amount from what I can see right now. It's just a lot of like food stalls, like fresh veg, that sort of thing. I did see like a little vintage shop actually outside of the market, so we can definitely go and have a little look in there. But otherwise, if I spin you around, you can just see, you can just kind of see the layout of it. It's really quite sweet, quite sweet. Anyway, I'm gonna have to head back in a second because I've got to go and pick up my food, which I've ordered. I just got ourselves like a beef and egg combo of sorts. I thought we could just refuel a little bit after that Pilates class this morning. Right, got the food. Went for like it's a beef and egg, I think it is. And then got a bowl of, hold on. Let me show you. Let me just show you. So it's like, I don't really know what a lot of it is. I know I've got some rice in there. We've got some veg. This stuff is like seaweed. I'm not sure what that is. All I was told is it's a little bit spicy. And then that's the beef and egg. So I don't, we just tuck in anyway. That was a lot of food. A lot of food. I couldn't finish it. I don't know how much it was. I think it would have been equivalent, I'm just doing maths in my head. It would have been the equivalent of like £8.50. And then I got this kind of Sprite as well, that was $2. So with $2, what's that, £1? £1.10, £1.15? Don't really know. Anyway, I found this vintage shop, right? Literally that one there. I'm not sure if I can have drinks in, so I'm just gonna want to finish my drink off first, and then we'll have a look, have a browse. I'm after some like kind of cool tops and things, so maybe there'll be something here, and then we just keep walking around this area. But as I've said before, it's definitely different to central downtown Vancouver. And if you are here long, I'd recommend just coming out into Richmond. You've got the public market here, and then just next door where we're going to next, you've got the main Richmond Centre, which is like a much bigger kind of, how do I describe it? You got like proper brands, you know, like Uniqlo and Zara's, that type of thing. So like a proper shopping centre, basically. I don't know if that was the smartest move. I've just next to that the can of the Sprite. Anyway, this is the vintage shop, and they've got some pretty sick brands. So I want to have a little browse. I quite like the idea of getting myself a hat or something. I like my hats. We got some cool bits inside here. All right, I'm gonna have a little browse. I'll let you know if I get anything. What do you reckon? They got some cool stuff in here, man. I like it. I'll show you the front of it. It's the vintage shop. It's based in the public market in Richmond. So like, if you're into your vintage clothes or any of that sort of stuff, like I'd come here. And the whole layout of this place is wicked, by the way. Like, I'll just show you it. How sick! It's such a cool place, man. They've even got football shirts. They got everything. Gotta represent it. I found it in the store. I think I'm gonna pick it up. Come on, England. If you ever come to this market, I'd recommend coming here for the vintage stuff because that was sick. Picked up the England shirt. We're representing out here. We're representing. But yeah, it's pretty good value. Like everything in there, I would say is really good quality. And it is a great store. They had so much variety. If you're into like the vintage and like the thrifting kind of thing, go check it out. It's in the Richmond public market. A little hidden gem. Right, let's explore the rest of this little marketplace because it's mainly, as I was saying before, it's lots of food. It's like fresh food products. Get like your little gumball machine or something. Some cool things, eh? It definitely feels like we're in Asia, which is a place that I do want to visit. I've never been to Asia before, but it's lots of like fresh foods and like fishes. I don't know if you're into the fresh fish and things. That was a little loop. As I say, it's mainly like it was just like fresh produce and that sort of stuff. I'm gonna head outside and I think we'll start having a little wander around Richmond just to see what the whole kind of feel is of the area. I've realised my face is probably still looking like I'm absolutely exhausted from that Pilates class earlier. It's just yeah, just like loads of groceries and various different foods. As you know, I have eaten now, so I'm not going to actually buy any more food for now, but it is a good little place to visit. At what point do we stop following the storyline and go do a little side quest? That's the building. I thought I'd share it because I don't think a lot of people will know about that place. It looks pretty well hidden. Like, you wouldn't expect there's a lot in there, but there is. Really good thrift store. I'm actually well happy that I got that shirt. I'm gonna be repping that shirt for a lot of this trip now. What I find with these travel vlogs is that I think it's sometimes when I'm doing the city ones, it's a little bit harder to like get loads of like good, exciting content. Now, I guess it's kind of, people might see content differently, right? But for me, I very much love it when we're doing like the sports, some sort of activity. Like, I do love exploring, walking around cities and that sort of thing, because they are very different, every single one of them. But again, it's not sometimes the most interesting to watch, because like right now, if I turn the camera around, it is just like loads of buildings and a great haircut. So it can sometimes be a little bit more of a challenge. But there is going to be plenty upcoming like adventure stuff and getting outside, because that's very much, Vancouver has to offer that in abundance. So do not worry. If you are enjoying the vlogs at the moment anyway, be sure to hit the like button. If you're new around here, you want to stay up to date with everything, hit that subscribe button, because we've got loads of posts coming. This is just the first country of many. As you know, I'm traveling around the world. If you don't know who I am, I'm Ethan, and I just decided to go for it this year. So we're just vlogging the whole experience, seeing what happens. It's like raw, unhinged, don't really have many plans. We just go out, we do stuff, and we find things. And I'm about to get hit by a big Ford. Right, I'm back in the main Richmond area, so I think somewhere is the shopping centre. Maybe down this way. Also, quick temperature check of the day. Currently 21 degrees. Fantastic. Right, we've spawned in at Minoru. I think it's called Minoru Lake Gardens, I think it is. Let me show you what it looks like. Pretty sweet, isn't it? It's just like a little local public park. It's hidden just behind the Richmond Centre. So I didn't film in the Richmond Centre. It is just a big shopping centre. It's not going to make for the most greatest experience. It's just shops, and they're not like the previous shop we found in the public market, where that was a neat little one-off kind of thrift shop. This is literally just chain of big shops. So I thought, you know what, let's just skip over that. We all know what a supermarket looks like. We all know what Zara looks like, and all that type of stuff. I feel like these are moments in traveling, especially when you're on your own, where you can just get outdoors and just start relaxing, like not think about anything else, just be very like in the moment and just enjoying it. It's really nice to be outside and just the sun shining. As you can see, the view is, well, it's amazing. It's really beautiful. And it's, yeah, times like this when you travel on your own, when it's almost you're away from all the noise and you can just really be at peace. I feel like I'm preaching. Nah, it's like I feel very peaceful right now. It's great. I'm probably gonna sit here for like 5-10 minutes, just listen to some music, just take it all in. Visually, it's just, yeah, it's just great. It's nice. It's just really nice. I'm lost for words because I'm so like, I feel quite zen right now. I feel very, very wholesome. I want to plan out the week as well, because this next week is going to be the start, I think, to kind of get out a little bit more, like go slightly further afield, because I feel a lot more comfortable where I am now, and we've got a pretty good structure going. We've got like everything just ticking along. So I think it's time we flip the script. I know it's only been a week, but we flip the script and then we go out further afield, you know? So that's what I'm thinking. So I suspect there's going to be like more hiking vlogs, a little bit more kind of outdoorsy experiences and that sort of thing, where we can maybe do some like more sporty kind of activities and like see what kind of happens, yeah? So I think that'll be the plan. That'll be the plan for next week. I'm buzzing to get going. I'm so excited to be able to share this with you as well. So yeah, let's go for a little stroll now around the park and just keep staying relaxed, because it's a really nice place. I ain't gonna show it, but the one thing I have noticed with parks in Vancouver and now Richmond, and maybe it's a common thing for BC, is it's just covered in like bird poo, like geese poo and that sort of stuff. Like the pavements are covered in it. I mean, it's probably the only downside to the beauty, is that you've obviously got these animals, and then the animals have got to go somewhere. They gotta go somewhere. But that's probably the downside of it, I would say, is that you just kind of have to look where you're walking a lot of the time, because you are, if you don't look, going to step into it, and then you don't want that on your shoes, like, especially if it's a fresh one. You don't need that. That's the only downside. Like, if I turn this out, so where I was just then is like a little loop. I'm not going to walk there because it's basically sports fields, but like out here, out in that section, it's got like a cricket pitch, some football pitches. Yeah, it's just like a sports field with everyone kind of out and about, because it is the weekend, so everyone is out and about on the sports fields right now. But I'm just going for a little stroll around the loop. I saw a little sign, if you ever come here, the loop is about 650 meters, I think they said. So it's a nice little loop. They're walking away. They know what they're responsible for. They know exactly what they've done. Yep, found the culprits. Got my eye on them. Right, my phone is actually going to die, and unfortunately it's also my method of transport home, because I don't have a compass card yet. As you may recall, I tried picking one up and it was shut on the day I tried to pick it up. So well, my phone dies, I'm done for. I'm gonna have to walk or something. So I need to head back to the station, just so that we can hopefully swipe in and have enough battery so that we can also swipe out afterwards. I've just been editing this vlog that you've probably just watched, and I realised I never actually did an end to the vlog. I literally got home, passed out on the couch. So this is the end to this vlog, and yeah,
I've already started filming today's vlog. Bit of a vlog inception. Anyway, if you did enjoy the vlog, be sure to hit that like button. If you are new around here and you want to stay up to date with all of what we have to come, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you soon.